So Lizzie and I work hand in hand with our patients, and we are very strategic in our plans with you. We sit before every day and we come up with the plan of how we're moving you forward and where are areas that we can improve with you. And so what we're going to take a second to talk about is the importance of your facials in between visits. Now, she and I do two different things. We're both skin specialists. Lizzie, being on the esthetician end, is a master at ingredients, right? I always talk about this. She knows which ingredient is going to help you all the best. Now, when you come see me and you get facial balancing, you get started on your skincare, we are working on the structure of you, right? We're working on the structural restoration, making sure that things are where they should be. We're not enhancing, we're not exaggerating, we are just restoring, in a sense. Then, because I use biostimulators so much, after I do your facial balancing, now we wait, right? We have to let these things settle. We certainly don't want to over-inject. So during that waiting period is where I hand the baton off to Lizzie, right?
It's like we're in an Olympic sport.
It doesn't it feel like that this year, though? I mean, it kind of does. We have had a marathon this year, a marathon of a baton handing relay race.
Yes.
So when I hand the baton off to Lizzie, it's because she understands the assignment. The assignment is, while this facial balancing is kicking in and Sandy is restoring everything underneath the skin, now I bring in the best esthetician in the country, and now she's going to take care of everything on the surface. So we're doing things side by side and hand in hand, meaning I'm healing from the inside and now Lizzie's coming in and healing from the outside. So your facials at the French NP are considered mandatory and part of your skin maintenance. Now, depending on where you're at in our journey, you might be a quarterly facial patient. We might be having you coming in more frequently while we get you to goal. Once you get to goal, the management and the maintenance is pretty easy and not as frequent, but sometimes in that first year we see you more. But don't forget how important it is to heal the skin from the inside out. So even if you have great structure, everything looks great, but your skin itself, the canvas, the material isn't great, it's not balancing out. You know, what do you think about that?
I think most of our patients, once we get them to skin health that we want, are quarterly facials, but we also have so much to offer you now. Baby facials, petite facials. So if you ever feel like in between those like 3 months, you're like, my skin just feels a little bit flat, come in for a quick 30-minute treatment. Again, you're in and out, not as much downtime as the traditional French facial. The other thing that I think sometimes people don't know that we offer is like, so some of these more just like relaxing facials. Like I gave one yesterday and I said to Sandy, I was like, this was a spiritual experience. Like, also let us just like massage and sculpt you for an hour. Sometimes you're like, you know, maybe I don't want a laser fired at me today, but just take care of me, please, someone.
Yes. She came into my office and she goes, I just took this patient to outer space. She was gone. She was no longer here.
We put the ambient music on. It's a vibe.
There are so many different experiences you can have here, whether it's a skin heavy, we're working things out, or you just need some time for it to be all about you and to have that therapeutic touch. This is an opportunity for to get nurtured in a way.
And I think you and I are both very open to, like, there is a plan and there are things that need to happen, but if you're ever just having a day or a week or a month and you were scheduled for something and you're like, I just need a little bit of this, just verbalize it to us. We can always make it work.
Absolutely. Communicate with us. You know, we want you to come in and always have the best experience, the feeling of like, that was exactly what I needed when you leave. And so anytime, you know, remember, we are so concierge and so customized that if you come in for your facial with Lizzie and you say, give her a little bit of like, okay, this is what I'm feeling, she's going to tweak her facial according to that with my full support of her doing that. So
we're here.